right. Good afternoon. Hello, welcome to the stream. My name is System, and yeah, I guess I can't talk today. Let me take another sip of the this deluxe streamer water thing that I've got here. Yes, does the body bad? Yes. All right, we've been busy. We are back on the Minions server yet again. I've been doing some detailing, little things here and there, like a few extra pathways in certain spots. I did some detailing on the MV building, which is like, here, hold on one second. All right. Yep, did some detailing on the MV building. You know, I'm working with the palette that I've got. GTNH has a lot of things to use, but it's not infinite. So, I'm working with what I got, This was really cool. I've always liked these blocks for as long as I've known about them. And then when I came on today, they had this new building with a purple theme. So, so I started throwing down a palette for purple, and then I was like, So this block right here has kind of like a purple feel to it. But it's called Rust. It's gold-plated rusty purple block. I'm thinking about using this to replace the purple hempcrete in this structure, so it'll match this kinda. But then when I was thinking about that, when I was kind of like iterating it in my mind of like what it would look like, I was like, I want to use this for the hempcrete, and then I'm thinking about using this. Say this 5 times fast. Metamorphic fungal stone brick slab. Oof. Yeah. Say that 5 times fast. I'm thinking about using that in replace of the structural concrete. So that would be a very dark tone, and that would be a very dark tone. So it's like, what do I do to lighten this build up? Because do I change all of the hempcrete over to light gray instead of the gray that they're using over here to lighten the rest of the build? Because, again, dark tone plus purple, which is kind of borderline dark tone in hempcrete. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But Nathan wanted it's kind of like a 3x3 area in the middle, like a pillar. Probably to put AE2 terminals and whatnot, or maybe some extra processing. Who knows? But I've came up with this. It's a small footprint. We kind of modified the footprint of the base. But yeah, it gives plenty of space to throw machines up there, or terminals, whatever we need, and yeah, it's very purple. It is very purple. So if I end up redoing the purple hempcrete, at least it'll be right here in the central pillar. So so what I'm thinking is what if we do this for to replace the purple hempcrete, but then I do the same thing on this, but perhaps I leave a center stripe as hempcrete itself. So maybe that's a thing. We'll see. Let's see. No dropped frames. Okay. Yep, just making sure everything is good. So I've also done a little bit of detail to LV. I put on these grates, which are probably a little too severe. I'm gonna dial this back. to like this. Yeah, so what do you, for anybody in chat, if you got an opinion, the tall ones or the short ones? Because I've got tall ones on both sides of the building. We'll see that in a second. I'm going to leave them tall for now, actually. Maybe every other block. Well, every other block it would start to look like a grid. So let me show you what it looks like back here. So they don't have to be tall, but that's the only way they looked good in this amount. And then the reason why they're staggered in this particular configuration is because I was able to cover up the drawer controllers on both sides. They should be irregular, not as a pattern. Oh, well, in that case, we can tear down this one. Ooh, no. Nope, that's the one that needs to stay. Okay. I did do a little something like that on the front. Let me show you that really quick before I do anything else. I took this and they had like 3 stripes kind of preset right here, and I kind of took that idea and ran with it, and I did this thing. So you can see they're kind of like in there. I didn't know what to do with the top stripe because I don't know if I want to run it straight across this white stripe here and then merge it into this, or I don't know. It was just the oh, let me the roof tile right here was kind of like the architectural version of a cop out. So that can change for sure. And then MV again, I used this for to replace the orange piping that they had all around the structure, and I do like that. I'm not going to use that again on this one. And actually, since this one's a little bit lighter, this is a yellow, I kind of want to have this one be a little bit lighter. So I've got these 3 ideas. I really like this one. This one would work really nicely, and this one would be really, really interesting as like texturally. And then in addition to that, the carpet is the only one that doesn't spawn. So the souls and of course, anything else that will spawn. Carpet doesn't, believe it or not. So I'm going to wrap this this hempcrete in probably one of these 3. I'm very partial to this. I was going to use this in the Dwarven Stronghold run. This pattern is one of my new favorite like roof/scale patterns. And then this just fits. This is cool as hell, and I like it. And I think it's gonna would give a neat feel to the building. Because honestly, over here, since this one's wrapped in this one that has like an orange tint, I really, really want to use this one with a purple tint over on this one. Since the buildings are going to be connected by catwalk, I feel they should be connected by like either texture or theme or both. So I really am like, I'm leaning really heavily into using the gold plated rusty purple block for the hempcrete right here. Yeah, the only reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on it just yet is because I'm just still trying to decide if I'm 100% satisfied with it on the HV or the MV building. Which, by the way, MV, yeah, it's not perfect, but it looks a little bit of like maybe like retro futurist. And I'll talk about that here in a second. You know, when I threw the MV down, and it was kind of like a again, like a little bit of a retro futurist vibe. I threw some fans on top with some detail, and that was the one thing so far that's kind of been almost unanimously voted down, was the fan detail. I could post a picture of it. I could post a picture of the fans if I needed to, but suffice it to say, there was only like one or two fans. Yeah, I like the MV. It's just kind of it's neat. It's interesting. So then yeah, so I'm gonna decorate this building a little bit today. Probably not gonna get to this one for real. I'm going to finish decorating MV for at least what I'm going to do for today. And then I want to get into this, and I want to figure out what this pillar. I want to. Did you use inspiration from one bow jumpos fit on fans? No, I haven't seen that. I did kind of I took a little bit of inspiration from like oh, I'm trying to think of the art style, but it's the art style that has like thin vertical lines for you know, in their lettering. Yeah, it does look weird. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought about putting a panel like here. This isn't the block that I would use, but like I thought about doing something like this just to thicken it up a tiny little bit, but it didn't work. Three people setting up one quad EBF is crazy. Hey, you know what? That's probably quality entertainment going on down there. It's gonna be Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the GTNH edition. Good times. Now this group is really working together pretty well. This group is working together pretty well, all things relative, because you know everybody's got their own visions, everybody's got their own game they play, and so yeah, you know, for what it's worth, people are really playing nicely together. But let's try this. It's a 99911, so let's do boop, and then 99911. So I hope you see what I mean. Like, it would go really well with the MV building, and it's a little bit of a darker tone, and it's got a purple tinge to it, which is really neat. And I can even show what this would look like next to it. 1944. So let's get. Bam. So again, I like the purple theme, but that makes the whole building way too dark. So do I go through and replace the gray hempcrete with light gray to kind of give it you know, to give it a similar feel of the of this one? Or do I lighten up these tones, or do I put something very, very bright in there? Like I could do like a we could do a well, we don't have botany here. Unfortunately, we don't have a botany person at this place. I don't like the look of the purple stained clay. That could be interesting. Hold on. 1093.13. Hold on. Ah, crap. We're just goofing around for right now. We're gonna do this. It's more of a pink for real. It needs to be a different color. Hold on a minute. What was that called? Neonite? Hold on. Yeah, we got neonites. Hold on a minute. Yeah, let's do the 12. We'll try 12. 1093.12. Yeah, because it's neon. Yeah. All right. So let's see. 1093.12. That's definitely the better shade. It's still one shade too light. It's one shade too light, but let's see what we got here. That's probably a shade too dark. 1093.11, because it's more blue than purple. We're gonna go ahead and try it. Yeah, that's blue. That is blue, unfortunately. All right. Undo. I still don't. I don't dislike this. So let's just. I'm gonna let that rest for a second, and I'll see how I feel about it in a second. I just one thing that I was gonna try to work in was a little bit of these. So I got the 2669.9. So let's see what this looks like. I don't know. The border on this block kind of clashes with the border of the rusty block. Hey, Blazing, what is up, my dude? The minions are doing well. I'll show you what we've got going on. This is what MV turned into. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It's 3/4 up, perhaps, maybe a little bit more. They're working on power underneath. They're doing a quad EBF underneath somewhere, which again is probably quality entertainment. LV is LV. LV is LVing. Nice storage and whatnot. This is what I ended up doing for farm automation. So this is the first fully finished decorated building that I did. I like this. I did want to ask, I think it is Nathan who's doing this project, if these are going to be decoration spots. If this little nook is a decoration spot, I want to knock this out for a window. I want to do I want window. You know what I mean? But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yeah, I would do a window over here as well. Same with this nook and this nook, and all of the related think sitting benches, tables with a magazine or a book on it, you know, like accoutrements of a waiting room, type vibes. So that's kind of what I want to do in those 4 little nooks, with a nice clear glass window on it. Something that'll look really nice with this. But again, I can make fun of myself because I look at this building and I can say the 90s called, they want their palette back. And then this one, Again, I've heard good and bad about all the stuff that I've built, but this one had the I had little fans up here on the corners, which was almost unanimously voted down. So I took them off, but I liked them, but they didn't quite fit. They were correct. The M does look weird, but I'm working with what I got, folks. If I could get custom if I can get custom blocks in an architecture craft and in the architect saw bench, man, I have requests. Like I could request like 50 or 60 different variants of different pieces of blocks that I would absolutely love to have. And speaking of love to have, I do not love to have this. So let's change this to the neonite. It's time to get out the little tiles. Yes, yeah. If I break out the little tiles, my life will literally vanish. I will literally. I'm gonna get lost in the pixels. Have you tried making the neonite a slab that's against the wall? Oh, hey, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's do. You just gave me an idea because that actually would help me get rid of this internal border. So let me harvest this neonite so that I have a few blocks. Oh, hello. Hello. All right, that's probably good enough. And this is 99911. Okay. Decel. All right, now. Yeah, very good idea. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need a couple more. Let's do like this. Because I might want strips or maybe panels. Who knows? Let's do covers first. Okay, interesting. Let me throw a couple of these in. I just want to. This isn't the pattern, but I want to see what the difference in depth is. So I'm going to put them side by side like this. Yeah, definitely not doing a sawtooth or like a square wave thing. Although that could work in certain applications. Yeah, I do like the panels better instead of the covers, which at least you're never gonna waste the pieces because you can always put two covers together for a panel. Yeah, I think panel is the play if we do this. All right, so panel. All right, keep that in mind. I want to try doing this too. So the zone 9. Where are you? And what are you? 2669.9. Okay, and then we'll cut all of this into panels because it's all going to be like panels and strips and covers and whatever. Nope. Nope, don't remove my axe. Okay. I do kind of like this as a panel. It's interesting. It's got it's again, this building is very dark, so to have this like almost like this onyx texture in the center is kind of neat, because it's even darker than the darkness of the building itself. Hey, you know what? Hold on. We've got skulls. Let me see what I can. Let me see if I can like. Let me see if I can make something out of nothing really quick. Hold on. Hold on a minute. What do you think? 9 or 8? I'm thinking 9. I'm thinking 9 is gonna pop. I'm going with 9, you guys. All right, 26749. 6, 7. Oh well, that. Oh, you know what? That would be cool too. Let me try this though, real quick, because I'm gonna do. Oh no! Damn. And it doesn't display right either. Hey King, what's up? No cheating. I am the cheetah. Dang, that's not gonna work. All right. Let's see. So then an actual skeleton skull. Let's play with around with this. Yep. I think it's gonna do the same thing. I think it's going to do the same thing. Yeah, these guys are busy doing some big brain nerd things. I am very interested to see what they've got going on. Yeah. Now, hold on a second. But what we could do, hypothetically, hold on. Let's see. Now, hold on. Let's see if I could do this. Oh man, it won't let me interact with that block space. I am a nerd. I am a nerd. I might not be the nerd, but I am a nerd. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, we don't need that. Honestly, I'm gonna save the buttons. I'm not gonna throw away any buttons. We need 104 per keyboard for rockets. I'm not throwing away any buttons. Yes, and that could be really interesting. I need to find something that's gonna work flawlessly. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna cut this down to strips, or not strips, but panels. Like watch this, and then I do this, and then I do. Oh no! Oh, hold on. No, hold on. Let's try. Sure, let's try the Corp 4. Why not? Oh, it strips. Oh, yeah, okay. And actually, no, not the Corp 4. I want the Corp 8. Where is that at? Yeah, this one. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Is it enough of a difference to even bother? I don't know if it's in a. I don't know. I don't even know if these skulls are going to stay because Hey Neb, what is up? Yes, Minion stream indeed. Yes. So I'll in since I just saw you, hold on a minute. We'll snooze the ad for 5 minutes, and then all right. So check it out. We got LV area, which is I did a little bit of decoration, but I'm gonna modify these grates a little bit. This is the old like old city. If you can think of it like this was like day one stuff. The food stall, stuff like that. Sophie's been going hard on magic. I think this is where the villager thing was done. Uh, yeah. Thaumcraft, which is going to be slightly modified at some point in time. 10 out of 10 on attempt for sure. And then yeah, back here, this is the one that I like the most out of the ones that I've detailed. This is farm auto processing. And then let's see, MV is over here. This is another neat one inside. All I really did inside was add these little strips. I think you guys are using those over in your guys' run. And then yep, right now I'm just trying to decide if you know what? It's uh-huh, yes, yes. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to decide if since we used this for the MV building that had an orange palette, am I going to use this one over here for this building that has a purple palette? And I think the answer is yes, because they're also connected by a catwalk. So it's physically connected and then like thematically connected as well. I think that's kind of cool. Um, so I haven't quite decided that, but you know, I'm iterating right now. I'm just iterating through different possibilities of what we could do to accent or modify a strip like this. So, um, I am an iterator. Um, I definitely I'll definitely just try different things over and over until I get what I like. Which again, like I thought about doing okay, say this one 5 times fast. Metamorphic fungal stone brick slab for the walls, but this building is already so dark that I think I am gonna change it back to the 1096. Because like this building is just so dark as it is. I think that's the right play. Yeah. Okay. Now over here, again, I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do these Neonite covers on the if you could see, like some of these don't connect to the top. On the ones that don't connect, I think I'm gonna use Neonite covers like this, which would be, I guess, generally speaking, the front entrance and the back entrance of the building. Those faces. And I'm gonna use these Neonite covers, and I haven't 100% decided yet, but I think panel is the play. It just kind of jumps off the block just a little bit. um, which is nice. This is the HV building, I do believe, and Nathan wanted me to put a 3x3 pillar in the center, and so again, I've iterated on this a couple times as well, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm not 100% satisfied with the nooks here in the corners, and that could also end up being like Celestis. I might do Celestis nooks right here for a light accent. But these are light blocks right here. But yeah, I wanted to give him like maximum space internally so that they could run cables and piping and wires and whatnot. And then I don't know how they're gonna do the catwalk, but I kind of hope they do a catwalk around the pillar so that there could be like a second floor of stuff in the pillar to use. I think that would be really neat. And then this building here is going to be MV energy production, and I'm going to, again, they've got this piping up and around the building that I'm going to modify, and I'm probably going to use one of these three, and I'm kind of stuck between this one and this one. I really love Souls 9. I've always loved Souls 9. This one's really cool. It's got a kind of like a scaly texture. And then this one is orange carpet, and this has a whole lot of character. And I think this would bring like a different kind of vibe to the structure in general. And I kind of like that. But I don't know if that's everything everybody's gonna go with. Yeah, it looks rich, doesn't it? It looks like such a rich texture. Oh, ads are gonna start here in a second. Sorry guys. I do try to pause when ads run so that nobody misses anything. So I am going to get up and stretch here in just a second. Yep. I'm back, kind of, sorta. Um, the ads are still going for a couple minutes, but fortunately don't see ads. Yeah, Neb, that it's a superpower. Let me just tell you. Take the good with the the silver lining of the situation for sure. I gotta say, I think so far, my favorite building that I've worked on is got to be this one. It's got to be this one because I've spent the most time on this one. How far are you guys from starting HV? Not far. Like again, because the specific rule that's going to stop us is the power rule, and we have to have 64 amps of on tier on tap power, and Potato further refined that to say that it needs to be 32 amps each of two different distinct energy types. So I don't know exactly what we're doing for MV, but I know it's being done in here. And it's probably being done below too. Yeah, so this looks like maybe biodiesel, or perhaps maybe something else. Oh yeah. Again, I'm all about the decor. I put in slopes down here. Not that you need it in this type of area, but every little area counts in my mind. And then this is, let's see if I can guess what this is. Oh, this is biodiesel. Okay. Yep. This is, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, biodiesel and that's wood tar. So yeah, I guess, okay. That is so cool. Oh, it's so cool. Oh man, don't get me started on Minesweeper. I will get lost for hours on Minesweeper. Loot games on stream, yes sir. Hey, I would absolutely play Minesweeper. Throw some chords up for real. Let me get my inventory straightened, and I'll go right over there. Oh yeah, it's game on. Oh, it's so game on. All right. So again, I don't know if everybody knows this. Yes, Neb. Yes, exactly. So if anybody doesn't know this, if you get a waypoint shared in chat, you have to edit it and change something about it. You can't just save it. You have to change something about it. So we're gonna do like this. Save. And I put an exclamation just to make sure that I could separate that from my other temporary waypoints that I haven't been deleting. All right. So, but what I will say, no, we can't do TPA. We can only do home, and we only have one home. So that's the rules of the game. So that's what it is. I don't know what we're going to do as far as like interdimensional travel. I'm assuming that we could probably build some sort of teleposer network, or use like celestial gateways, or there's a bunch of other like, powered ways to do that, whether it be, mechanically powered or magically powered. Let's see. It's is there a fun way in? That's probably nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yep, there it is. Yep, I just saw it. Okay. Oh, and you've got a way in already. Okay, sweet. Okay, so, I need to familiarize myself with the because I know that this is safe, so I'm going to yeah. So right click is flag. Okay, so left click is to clear. So flag, and then if you shift left click something or shift right click something that's already clear, it'll clear everything that it touches, if that makes sense. And so then, oh, stop it. And then when we get to something that's like really difficult, I'll start talking about logic. Yep, okay. And for anybody worried about the path of progress being impeded by me doing this, do not worry. For your boy's system is completely useless on progress. They are doing just fine. All right, so now we're kind of stuck. So we've got 7 mines left. We've got 7 mines and we've got all this space. So we need to have at least 1 right here. We need to have at least 1 in these 3, at least 1 in these 2, and at least 1 in these 2. So that's 4. So that leaves 3 in this big open space back here, which means it's not safe enough to just go clicking. So we can't just go in here and click by random. So we're going to have to do a little bit of if there's any kind of discernment that we can do here. And it really sucks because it's almost like it's 3 50/50s, except this 4 is more like a 1 in 3 instead of a 1 in 2, which is kind of a benefit. So this is the one that I'm gonna hit. I think this is open. It would be really unfortunate if it wasn't open, but I think this is the open block, and I don't see anything else in here that's going to help me do anything with a logical deduction, which really sucks because I didn't want to guess this early, but I'm going for it. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Woo! Woo! All right, so that didn't help as much as I wanted, but you can see this one right here means that there's a 1 in all 8 or all 7 of these blocks, which means like it can't be here for this 2 and also here for this 2. So I'm going to make another educated guess and say that the mine for the 2 is over here on this one. I'm going to say that this one is a mine, which would free up this one right here and also this one right here. Which would leave the one that was on this mine to be one of these 2, which would leave these 3 over here open. So if I'm getting this correct, all 3 of these are going to be open. Woo! Okay. It's a little nerve-wracking every time. So does that open up more logic? I mean, I feel like it does, but like we gotta cook a little bit. Okay, so hold on a minute. Yeah, this is advanced, okay? This is kind of oh, do I no, never mind. I was gonna say that these stacked ones right here could be something, but it could also be something different. No, never mind. Nope. Nope. So I'm pretty sure that these 2 are open. These are gonna be my next guesses, if I have to guess. So oh man. No. All right. So we're doing all right. So this one right here, all right. That would be funny, Abiru. That would be really funny. All right, so this one right here. So it has to be this one or this one. Like, it cannot be anything else. So this one and this one are open. Oof. All right. So when you get this, this pattern, the 2, 1, 3, this pattern is almost always this is the mine. So we're gonna leave that as a question mark because that almost absolutely has to be a mine. Yeah, just press everything. Press it all. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh shit. Ooh. All right, so I was right about this one. This is solvable. I'll come back to it. Okay. All right. So watch how this works, okay? So for this 2, it has to be 2 of these 4. 2 of these 4 have to be mines for this 2. And we already know that one of them is most likely this one. So we're going to go ahead and say that that one is probably open. So we're going to say that one of these 3, if realistically speaking, is 2 of these 3 are the mine. So then you got this one. So for this 3, you've already got this mine here, and let's take this one away. But for this 3, you need 2 of these 3 to be mines, correct? This is an extra block without an extra mine. Oh no! Nope, I logicked the wrong way. Oh, logic the wrong way. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. The logic is sound. I think I made a mistake. I think that's what ended up happening. Either I made a mistake or maybe there was something erroneously marked. But I think I made a mistake. I think that was just me having like a smooth brain moment. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we are playing we're playing GTNH Minesweeper Edition because that's what we do. There was a one that only had one tile. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, it happens. It's fine. So there was an erroneous mark. That's totally fine though. It's all right. Because what you could do, DJ, is you could take one of these ceiling blocks and throw it in your orb finder wand and find another one. Where is it at? That's how you found it? Yeah. Okay, so this is another good one. If you ever see this 1-2-1 on a run on a wall like this, it's always this. It's always that pattern. And then let's see. So, let's see. I know I can do some things here. All right, Neb. It was good seeing you. And thanks for hanging out. I'm having a lot of fun here. It's good times. So watch this, okay? So this one right here has to be one of these two. I mean, it absolutely, you know, that's just the rules of the game, right? Right? So this two already has one marked, so it has to be one of these three, and it overlaps completely with the mine from this one. So that means there absolutely is nothing right there. Just logical deduction. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of like stuff like that, whether it helps or not in the moment. It's extra spots that get opened up. So all of that is going to end up being useful in the long run. Just like here, you see this 2, it has to be one of these 2 for the extra mine, and then this 1 has to be one of these 3 for the extra mine, and it completely overlaps the mine from the 2, so that means this one has to be open no matter what. Doesn't help right this second, but every little bit counts. All right, let's work on this maybe. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. No, because these are here. Okay, how about this? Okay, how about this? Watch this. So this one has to be one of these 2 no matter what. And when you have stacked ones like this, or a stacked number like this, whether it's a 1 or a 2, if you know that this one or this one is mine for the 1, or if these were 2s, if you knew that this one and this one were mines, then you know that all 3 of those, the 3 above it, are open. And as you see, we got a nice clear. So we're cooking now. Yep, same thing here. You see this 2? This 2 right here has to be one of these 2. This 2 right here has to be one of these 3. Nothing there. And then we can come back over to this. Again, we'll just play. There's easier stuff to get, but we'll do logic first, okay? Again, this one right here has to do one of these 2. And then this one right here has to do one of these 3. And they completely overlap. So this has to be open. So it's just stuff like that that'll help you like open up a map that's being a pain. If you have to pry open one of these Minesweeper maps, those are the kind of things that you can do. And this 2 right here is, yes, so this, okay. This. That's already 4. Nice. 3. Yes. Again, this 2 right here has to be one of these 2. This 2 right here has to be one of these 3. That's open. Bam. I would go a little bit faster, or let me just say it like this. I could go a little bit faster, but I am prone to mistakes like any human being. So I'm going to go as fast as I can where I know for a fact that I'm mistake-free. Okay, get all the easy stuff first. Yeah, all the easy stuff first, yes. That. Let me just make sure I'm not trolling myself here. Yes, this. This, yes. And this, yeah. This pair of twos could be annoying if I don't get any other information right there. Let's go over here. Alright, so then... Oh, that's perfect. That's awesome. That's already done. That's done. That's done. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Alright, we're cooking, y'all. This. This. Okay, are we stuck? I mean, we're not stuck, but okay, so... Alright, so this one has to be one of these two, and this two has to be two of these three, so we know for a fact that is a mine. And we move on. That has to be a mine. That has to be a mine. That's solved. Okay, this is solvable too. We'll come back. Yeah, this is done. That's done. And then, yeah, again, it has to be one of these two or two of these three. So the mine is right here. And right here. No. No, hold on. I made a mistake. Hold on. At this point, it is this and this, but not this. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. See, again, I'm human. I am. My name is System, but I am not a computer. So yeah, the loot in these is not that great at this stage of the game. But still, I love playing these. They're a lot of fun to play. And if we can find these on like the first day, second day kind of thing, the loot is beyond good. Like this might be the only way that we get item conduits until late MV, early HV, something like that. There's some other good stuff we can get. Like one of the top tier things is an Oblivion frame. Unless that got taken out, I need to I do need to double check that, because I know I heard somebody griping about an Oblivion frame change in the loot table, but I don't have enough information to like actually talk to that. Ooh, nice. All right. Okay, yes. That, this. Again, this 121, it's almost certain that I can click this 2, the 2 block, but I'll go for easier stuff right this second. Okay, so that this 2 is one of these 2, and this 2 is one of these 3, so this is safe. Let's see. This. Okay. Alright, so watch this. So this 1 right here is one of these 2, and then this 3 is 2 of these 3. So we know that this is a mine. Oh man, I pressed the wrong button. That was a mine. I meant to flag it. My bad. My bad. I meant to flag that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this 2, one of these 2, this 2, one of these 3, so we're gonna do this. That did not help much at all, okay. Ah, man, this is kind of a struggle start on this one. Let's see if I can get I want to get something open. Ugh, gross. Oh, this helps. Yeah. Alright. Unzip this one a little bit. Yeah? Yes. There we go. Nice. Alright, now it's open. A little bit of working room in this puzzle. Four, okay. Yep, that's solved. 5, which is this. I'm almost positive the 1 right here is gonna have to be this one. Because it's gonna be like, this is a mine, this is a mine, and then one of these 3 is a mine, right? Oh wait, hold on. No, hold on. Let's hit this the other direction. Well, for this 2, I still think the mines are this one and this one for the 2, but I don't feel comfortable clicking that just yet. All right, so watch this. For this 3, the third mine has to be one of these 2. And for this 2, it has to be 2 of these 3. So this has to be a mine, no matter what. Does that help anything at all right this second? Okay, well this 4, look at this 4. This 4 has to be 4 of these 5, and it's got a 1 next to it. So only one of these 2 can be a mine. So these 3 absolutely have to be mines. And then it's one of these 2 for the 4th one. So that means this one is open. Which means the mine is this one. Whew. Prying this puzzle open bit by bit, I swear. Okay, hold on. This 4 is that one? Yeah. Man, what the hell? Okay, this is solvable. Hold on a minute. This is just gonna take a little bit of logic. So let's look at this 3 real quick. It needs one of these 2 for its third mine, and this 4 right here needs 2 of these 3, right? So this has to be a mine, which solves the 3. Flawless. All right, yeah, have a good one. I'm gonna finish this one and maybe play another one, but probably not. You know, we died twice. Well, so far, there's almost like a 0% chance that we're gonna get an Oblivion frame out of this, if I remember the loot tables correctly. Because we need the 4th chest to get that, and I think 2 deaths means you don't get a 4th chest. I mean, I would love to be wrong about that, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a bust no matter what happens on this particular puzzle. It would be nice to get another Oblivion frame. I'm pretty sure we've already got one, at least one. But it really would be nice to have a few in rotation, or to have a backup just in case somebody screws up and accidentally breaks it. Because the bee person might be me. Again, let me say this out loud. The bee person on this run might be me. Oh, you almost you made me hit the wrong one. You know what? Time out for you. Spider made me hit the wrong one. I was lucky that wasn't a mine. All right. So frustrating. Where's that hole at? Right here. Not that it'll help with the spiders, but I'm constantly hearing other things up there. All right, so yeah, again, if you get everything done perfectly, you do have a chance of top tier loot, and one of the top tier loots is an Oblivion frame. It has to be, yeah, but you have to get that fourth chest. Oh, that's weird. You see the patterns of 2s and 4s? That's wild. Get out of my hand. All right. Let's see. That is solvable. Let's come back down here though. So this is fun. So this one has to be one of these two, and this two has to be two of these three. So that's a mine. Okay. All right. Okay. It's guessing time, but we don't have to guess that hard because we already have one mine over here. One of these two is a mine, so that's a 50-50. So that means there's two other mines over here total. Like the total number of mines in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces here is 2 mines. So we just need to figure out how this configuration can work. Hey, Value, what is up, my dude? So yes, let me show you the board again. There is 2 mines in these 6 blocks, which is solvable. I'm almost positive this is solvable. And then we have a 50-50 over here. The 4-2 is solvable? Yeah, absolutely, it's solvable. I just I haven't like worked my way up to the logic just yet, but yeah, you're 100% right. All right, so this 4 right here, it already has 3 flagged, so it has to be one of these 2, and this 2 has to be one of these 4, and it overlaps with these 2, so these are absolutely open no matter what, which helps immensely. Yes. Okay. Now, do I have any hope here other than like pray? Pray and hope that this isn't the 3rd death? Because we've already died twice, so we're off top tier loot. And if this was a 3rd death, it might as well just walk away. Okay, so vote 4 or flag. So it'll be the one next to the 4 or the one next to the flag. Coin flip, yeah, coin flip would work too. I might just sit here for half a second. Um, coin flip. All right. You called 4. Okay. Okay. So let's say I'll do the coin flip as well, and we'll see if we agree. We'll say 4 is heads and flag is tails. All right, I got flag. All right, that's 2 out of 3. Hey, all right, we're doing 4. All right, folks, we're doing 4. We are clicking this. It is getting clicked. Are you ready for this? Ah, dang it. It's all right. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's comparators. Oh, look. I'll take comparators. Hell yes. Composite vest is still adequate for now. Diamond saw blades are annoying as all get out. Let's take that. Aha! An LV sensor. Might as well. Basic auto chisel could be fun. I'll take all of this because we could use little stuff like that. Anything else? We aren't doing anything with minecarts. Maybe the bookshelf. Maybe the block mold as well. Alright. Yeah. This one was kind of disappointing. I don't know. Do you guys want to see another one? We could do another one. I really want Oblivion frames, at least one more Oblivion frame, and some more item conduits would be nice. Although we're on the cusp of printing item conduits, I believe. Put you away for half a second. And then... yeah, copter pack is rare. Yeah, I don't mind the copter pack being rare because I hardly ever use it. It's just one of those things that I just don't I don't ever get the hang of completely. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it. Let's see. Let's dump all the goodies. Sorry to the dump chest people. You guys are crushing it on the LV run. Let me tell you, like, again, I don't ever. I think I've only caught Adidia playing it once. I know he plays it fairly regularly, but I don't think I've only caught him streaming it once. But most of the streams that I watch are Cat and Vin. Fantastic stuff from them. Let me tell you, and you guys are killing it. Like, you guys are knocking it out of the park. It's so fun. It's just cool. It's just cool to see. Let's give you... oh, really? I didn't know we had one of these next door. Really? Really? How do you get into this stupid thing? Oh, there it is. Wow, okay. Alright. We might go dungeon raiding one day. Again, the loot in Rogue Dungeons is garbage. It's not anything worth going after, but it could be fun. It could be fun doing some raiding. Especially if that's close enough to the base to be causing lag from, like, entity buildup. It could be fun. Alright, come on, game. Awesome Gamba. Come on. In previous iterations, I've noticed that going diagonally through chunks helps check more faster, especially considering loot games are chunk aligned. I wish one of these nerds would sleep. Can one of you be a sleepy nerd, please? Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, come on. Do I have to... There. We need more sleepy nerds on this server, dang it. Nope. I'm glad to be. I'm glad to be here. It's fun playing on this server. We're having fun. Again, I'm not doing much of anything towards the principal progress of the server just yet, but I've been doing a lot of decorating, and I have been doing a fair bit of stainless. Nice. Ardite? Why not? Okay, neodymium. I've gotten that. Okay. The One Ring. Nah. Nope. Garbage. Junk. Junk to your junk. Who wants infinite power, right? With infinite power comes infinite power generation, and that's a pain in the ass to set up, you guys. Come on, loot games. Am I just unlucky? Oh, nice. Doing some wand things probably. Man, am I just this unlucky on loot games? I should have found one by now, like by like um just like random chance, honestly. Come on, loot game. I mean, again, the only reason I'm actually doing this is I want a chance to get an Oblivion frame if we don't have one already, because there's a good chance on this run, your boy system is going to be the B guy. Because I talked briefly to Bonita, who is Shadow of Intent. I didn't know. Again, everybody's got different names, unfortunately, and I'm bad with names, so it's like double for me. But yeah, Bonita said that he probably would rather either not do bees on this run or take a step back and let somebody else take point on them, and that he would just like help fill in the blanks or whatever. So that's the only thing on this server that has not gotten started yet is bees, and it needs to get started pretty much right away because we're going to start needing bee products pretty much right away. I want, in addition to that, I want to get enough bees bred up so that we can start doing like empowering nodes and then doing like the Essentia bee setup, kind of like if anybody was watching the Vanguard run, the way that we did the Apiaris drainers over there with the Essentia bees, I absolutely want to do that over here as well, and it comes online in HV. But I don't think we have the research for that yet. I mean, I'm assuming we don't. I haven't done any research. I would love to get a research completer. Again, that's going to require bees that can empower nodes and all of this other tech that we just don't have built up yet. So I think I'm throwing my hat in the ring for bees because we absolutely have to get them started right now. Come on. Come on, loot game. That is cool that you have one name that you stuck with. This is the name that I've stuck with for many, many, many years. Like, I've been using System 0101 since I was like, probably like late teenager, think like 18, 19 years old, which I'm an old fart, so that's been a long time. um uh there we go. But ooh, which way should we go? Let's go southwest. Because again, while we're doing this, we can also open up the map. Because we are GTNH players. We want to see numbers go up. That's how we play. That's how we roll. So I'm shooting for a 2-second backup now. We are +1. We're over 1 second finally. Can we shoot for a 2-second backup, y'all? Can we search enough chunks to get a 2-second backup? Ooh, iron. Oh, iron. Dang it. Oh, if those were tin rotors, they definitely get used. Iron rotors? Maybe not. What are you? Wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, if anybody didn't see, I found one of these brick buildings with a very, very long staircase. I posted it in I think I posted it in Minions General. For anybody that can see that. That was a fun find. Oh, there is another slime island. I am trying to kill the king slimes anytime that I see them spawn. Because I would like to get the king slimes have a chance of dropping a tinker tool made out of slime, and I didn't get one off of the first one, but I would like to try to get a ooh, hello. All right, hold on. I got a hit. Where is it at? Let's go. You know what time it is, y'all? It's Gamba time. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So fresh map, clean map. Let's do this. Map so fresh, so clean. Again, this is open. Let's see. Nice. Okay, this. Yes. Oh, nice. These first ones are always well, I shouldn't say always, usually pretty easy. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Wow. What a streak of mines there. Wow. Oh, let's turn that off. Man, look at these. What is up with the mines in this one? Very clumped. I'm not complaining, but wow. Surprised I didn't see a 5 on this map. For real. Very clumpy. Hey, that's 2. Yep. This. Yes, that is okay. I've been fooled before. I've absolutely clicked on mirages, and blown myself up. So I'm definitely try to be double and triple careful on these maps. When I think something's too good to be true, I always come to like a dead stop and double check. So if you ever see me do some like maybe like stuttering steps or maybe stumble through my words, it's probably because my brain's trying to reboot and make sure that I'm doing the right thing. It's a lot of mines. And that is right? Yeah, two. Yeah, okay, all right. This has to be a mine. That's solvable. Let's come back. All right, so one of these 2, one of these 3, so that has to be empty. And then these 3, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, that. Oof. And that's solved already. Okay. Let's go. This, that, this. Yep. Here. Okay. Okay, this is solvable. This is easy. Nothing else, right? Yeah, everything else is done. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this one has to be one of these 2. This one has to be one of these 3. So this is open right here, which means nothing just yet. Okay. So this one is going to share this mine right here. This one has to be one of these 2. This mine shares it. So these 3 are open. Doesn't really help just yet. This has to be open. This 3 has to be one of these 2, which is the same as this 1, so this has to be open. Whew. Okay, hold on. Is there any other logic? Alright, I think it might be guess time. Is it Gamba? Is it Gamba time now? The one above the 2 should be good. Perhaps. Because it's gonna be one of these 4 has to be a mine. and then one of these two has to be a mine. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. One of these two has to be a mine, and this is already clicked. So one of these four has to be a mine for this two, and they share, this one shares it. So this is open. Thank you, Scrambles. You are a hero and a scholar. You solved the puzzle for me, my friend. I will repay your kindness and generosity by not logging into the Dark RPG server for the last 24 hours. Damn it. We're gonna have to game. We're gonna have to game again, my friend. We're gonna have to get in there and do some things. I've just been having so much fun on this one. Like I just, you know, I just didn't want to do anything else. I've just been here detailing basically. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, 4. Okay. That is all solvable. Let's come back though. That's easy right here. Oh no! Yep, screwed up. I did it. Yep, I'm yeah, I'm only human. That's a shame. That's a shame. I think that cuts the chance of getting an Oblivion frame in half, just like clean off the top. Which that just kind of sucks. We might do another one. We'll see. We'll have to find out what the loot is on this one. Yeah, because I really don't want to do I don't want to do bees without an Oblivion frame, because I know that it's much easier with those, and like I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on bees because I know it is very tedious at times. And I didn't want to I didn't really want to put that time in, but if that's the only thing that isn't being done in this group as of right now, I'll throw my hat in. I'll get going. But I would rather do it the easy, lazy way. And if anybody knows, yeah, if you want something done well, you give the project to a lazy person. They're gonna find out the most efficient way to get it done and get it out of their hair. I do think this is the most efficient way versus grinding, like grinding by hand. 35 left. Okay. All right. All right. We need another lich for something better. I don't know if they're in chat or not, but you actually don't need another lich. You can just print off more lich bones if you have Salus Mundus. So the play here is to print off Salus Mundus and then use the Salus Mundus with the lich trophy to multiply lich bones. Yeah, there it is. You can also buy a lich egg, I believe. I think that's what they're talking about now. Oh, all right. Let's see. This is all solvable. Oh yeah, this is definitely solved. Oh, nice. Not nice. Dang. All right. That's solvable. We'll get back to that. So you see this 2-3 flag 3-2. That's a thing. This is solvable. There's like an actual pattern of this. I don't remember what that pattern is. We're coming back. All right. So this 4 has to be one of these 2, and this 2 has to be one of these 3. So this is open. And then this 4 is solved now. Hell yeah. Okay, nice. That back corner is gonna be a nightmare. I hope there's nothing in there, because that is like literal gamba. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. So this 2 is one of these 2, and this 3 is 2 of these 3. So this has to be 1. And so for this 3, it has to be one of these 3. Does that do anything for me? No, not really. That doesn't do anything for me. This 4 has to be it has to be one of these 2, and it needs one more. So this has to be 1 right here. Okay, does that help? Oh, kinda. I don't know if it's even worth playing this one at this point. I'm not gonna get an Oblivion frame. Can I still get item conduits even? Let's just play it out. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, for the record, I don't think I'm gonna get anything that I'm looking for out of this one. So sad days. Just going like a touch too fast. Hey, it blew up this time. Yes, it did. Yep, I got what I deserved. Let's see. That. Could have been better. That is that. That is that. Nice. All right. And you know, on that previous one, it's kind of good that it blew up, because let's be real, I had some 50/50s on there that were going to be a real nightmare, and I probably would have lost that one anyway. So it blowing up, it kind of takes the sting away from losing a really painful gamba at the end. Not that there's that is a silver lining on a turd rainbow. So yeah. Let's see. Two. Two. Okay, yeah, here we go. So one of these two, and then this two is one of these three, so this has to be open. Woo! Alright. Alright. First 5 of the day, I think. Unless I missed one. Yeah, that's workable. Let's do this instead. Okay, corner open, corner open. I like it. Iron capped greatwood wand, nice. I appreciate that they're working on magic progression. That's really awesome. If there was if we didn't have a Sophie G, it would be me pushing through some magic, but nope. Like I said earlier, I'm just gonna get in. I'm gonna work on whatever isn't being done, and again, right this second, that's bees. Probably after this game, I'm gonna go back to the base and I'm gonna look around to see if we have an Oblivion frame already, because I do know that we've got other people that have played loot games, so it might be worth taking a look to see if we have any already. But I'm just assuming that we don't, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Hey, another 5, my friend. That 4 is finished. This 3, no, it's not. Ooh, that almost got me. Nope, that is not solved. This is. This is. This is. Okay, so this is easy. 2 out of 2. Another 5. Oh my. Okay. Oh, we got 4 chests. You guys, look, we got 4 chests. I don't remember. I don't think we've got modest hives. We've got plenty of desert nearby. Probably don't need to pick up the modests. Yeah, alveoli pieces, that's cool. Item filters, that helps. I'm trying not to be disappointed about the loot, but we didn't get what we were looking for, that's for sure. Aluminum fluid cell is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, it's fine. Fish room is nice. This is nice. Shutter cover, I do use those from time to time. Yeah, that's... chat, what could have been? All I know is that the person that organizes the dump chest probably hates my guts. Sorry Sorry, not sorry. Ah. Yes, we do have a Jaeger. We're gonna pop that Jaeger one day when it's appropriate. Okay, that's some good stuff. Free charms. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Hey, that's amazing. Okay. Now, I need to get this boyo back out. All right. So, how's it going, chat? How's it going? Hey, Noms, what is up? Hey, I just found one. That's easy. All right, that was quick. We're going to do another loot game because I already did one, and the loot was suboptimal. Looks like the loot in this one is going to be suboptimal as well. Don't skip this night, full moon. Okay, that's fine. I'm out here exploring, so hopefully I'll find a another loot game before then. But yeah, Noms, I'm gonna kind of take it upon myself relatively soon to start bees because it hasn't gotten started yet. And I'm just making sure that that I get out here and get an Oblivion frame. I wouldn't be surprised if we already have Oblivion frames, but I did want to. Oh, what am I doing? Crap. Yes, all the buzz. Yeah, the buzz is real. I'll be buzzing all the buzz. Um, because you missed all the explanations, but you know I want to have bees. I need bees that'll empower nodes. I need bees that make Essentia. I'll want bees that like print off Salus Mundus. I'll want bees that like the helium bee is critical. There's a few other resource bees that are absolutely critical that you can't really get easily anywhere else. So yeah, we need to get bees started like yesterday, and I'm just gonna grind it for a little while, see what I can get. Silver and var. Manganese, we still need a little bit of that. Power catalyst, sure. Zinc, yes. Zinc is for the item filters. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, stainless, very cool. Chrome, red alloy is still useful. We have both of those discs. Okay. But yeah, you know, like I was saying, I was probably going to jump in on Magic, but we have a Sophie, and Sophie is going to knock it out of the park. So I'm going to do something else, and Bees looks like it's going to be the perfect fit because it hasn't gotten started yet. So time for a spade. Nice. Come on, loot game. Hey, nice. Really? Is it this deep for real? Showcase. Oh, I'm outside of it. Okay. I need to be in the next chunk over. All right. Yeah. All right, let's go. I know it's impossible the way that it's programmed, but I'm just waiting for one of these days for it to blow up on the first mine. Like, screw this guy. That would be a fun troll, like an April Fool's type thing, or like it just blows up on the first mine every time that day. All right. Man, logic in my GTNH. What is this? All right. So one of these two, one of these four. So it can't be either one of those. Let's see that. Yes. Oh, come on. There's 5 left up in this corner. Oh, that sucks. I think this is open. If I have to guess, I'm guessing that this one is open. Do I really not have anything else? Man, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more up here. Ah, sucks. Oh, woo! All right. Really? Already? Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, one of these two, 2 of these 3. So that means that has to be a mine. And we're going. And we're cruising. That. Yep, that was going to be open anyway. Let's see. Nope. Oh my. Okay. There is a lot of mines in a very few places. That's probably going to be terrible. I don't even know it yet. It's probably gonna be terrible. I don't even know it yet. Rah. Damn it. Almost got trolled. I've gotten trolled by that many, many times in the past. Oh, God damn it. Oh, this is so gross, you guys. This is a double gamba. So it's going to be one of these two and one of these two. Oh, gross. All right, we're flipping a coin again. Somebody call out top or bottom, just to see if I have to do a best of three. So we're gonna do heads top, tails bottom on my coin. All right. So nobody say anything. We're going for it. We're going for it, you guys. We're going for it. Oh, did you see that? Absolutely clutch behavior. It still doesn't help. We still gotta gamble one more time. All right, we're flipping the coin again. Again, heads top, tails bottom. Oh, we flipped the coin into a different dimension. Let's get a new coin. Oh, streamer bad. Oh, streamer bad. Oh. I absolutely hate the coin flips. I really do. Oh, streamer bad. I forgot how coins worked, you guys. Sorry. All right, that is heads. So we're going to click this one. Oh, the coins love me today. Oh, the coins love me today. So maybe what it was all the coins that hit the ground had all the bad luck, and like they like siphoned the bad luck and the bad juju out of the area and like threw themselves on the ground because they knew they were failures, and then left all the good juju for the coin that I just flipped. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, duh. This, sure. This. Yeah, exactly. I threw it on the ground. Nice. Four, which has to be this. Yeah, yep. Yes. That's solvable. Let's come back though. It's definitely solvable. Three is this, three is that. Nice. Three is that. Cool. Awesome. We have no gold. Oof. I would go mining, but I'm busy doing very, very important things here. Alright, so it's 6 left in here. Okay, so I'm almost positive it can't be this. So that's gonna be that's open, but I'm gonna leave it as a question mark for the moment. Oh, this is open. And then this has to be this and this. Yep. This, and this. Hell yes. Let's see. That. Watch, I'm gonna get done with all of this, and somebody in chat's be like, "Oh no, we've got like 4 Oblivion frames at the base already." Bastards! Don't crit my fun. Hey, it's my buddy 5. Hello. This. Ooh, that's, yeah, okay. This. That's you. That's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. All right. And this one. Yep. This one opens this one. Nice. That's that. This one. Nice. This one. This one. Yes, this. Oh, we can do this. Doesn't help too much, although that's 1 of 2 right here. That's fine. And then for this 3, it's 1 of 3 right here. So if we have to guess, that's a pretty decent odds. So hopefully we don't have to guess. 4, okay. 4s, alright. That's that. That 4 is done. Hey, it's my buddy 5. Alright. Okay, hold on. That's still just a 50-50 on both of those. Okay, alright, yep. Let's go up here. Oh, that's done. The easiest Gamba of all time is probably one of these 2. Let's save that. Okay, hold on. So this 4 needs 1 of these 2, and this 1 needs 1 of these 3. So this is open. Does that help? Doesn't really help me much at all, but that's fine. Oh man. 15 mines left in this clump. Oh, these two clumps. One of the threes over here is solved. Over here? Yo, oh, it is! Hey, thank you. Thank you. YOLO! What's up, Gly? Haven't seen you in a minute. Or if you've been around, I haven't I haven't like acknowledged your presence. So, what's up, my dude? All right, so that's much more helpful. That's gonna be one of two on those, but we're gonna probably have to do this corner first. So this five has to be two of these three. And this 4 has to be two of these 4 right here. So I'm thinking that at least one of these is safe, but it could be that this is this one and this one aren't shared. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, just a big old clump of mines down in the corner. Yeah. Let's see. There's really nothing I can do here for logic. And then there's really not a whole lot I could do here for logic, although I do think that my best bet is this is a 1 out of 3 guess, and I do think it's this one right here, but I don't know. But it is just a guess. Everything else is done. Yeah. So I do think that it's this one. I think this one is the bomb. I really do. So I'm gonna gamble on this one and this one, okay? Alright, so if anybody doesn't call anything out in chat, the number 1 is heads, number 2 is tails. Let's see what we got. Okay, alright. That was the one that I was gonna break anyway, so. Yes! How much does that do for me? Not much. Because I still have a 50-50 now between this one and this one. But one of those two has to be a mine, and that's 3. So that means, for guessing purposes, there's a 1 out of 3 down here. So 1 out of 3 of these is a mine. And I have no idea which one of these 3 it would be. I have no information, basically. So that might not be the best thing to guess on. But that's something that we can do. Again, this 4 needs 2 of these 4 right here, and I'm assuming that 1 is one of these 2, and then the other one is one of those 2. But I have no idea. That isn't. That's just vibes. It's not backed up by any kind of logic or anything. Trust your gut. Yeah. Well, if I trusted my gut, it would be like for this 4 specifically, I would punch this one. I think this is the one. This is the one that I want to hit, but I don't. But I got a funny feeling that even if this one is right, like this is not a mine, it's not going to give me any information either. So I'm trying to find one that I can guess on that would give me information. And I don't know if I've got anything like that, to be fair. Because this 2 is one of these 2. This 3 is one of these 2. This 4 is 2 of these 5. But it's one of these 2 plus one of these 3. This 4 is one of these 2. And again, that is probably the mine right there. It's probably this. This. I'm gonna call like this and this. And then maybe there's like a couple 1s and 2s in here that I could like sneak my way into. I think that's what it's gonna look like. And then this 2 over here, who knows? It's probably this. Oh yes. Didn't give me any information, but it kind of did, because that means there's a 1 in all of these. So that's a lot. That's actually a lot of information. Still need to solve the 5. Yeah, definitely still need to solve the 5. But yeah, YOLO for the win. This YOLO is clutch, because I think if yeah, exactly. That gave a lot of information. I'm just now getting it. So, yeah, okay, so if the 1 is right there, it has to be shared with the 4. Not necessarily. The 4 could be these 2 right here. But it's still a lot of information. Let's see. What it does mean is that this 4 can only be at max 1 of these 2. So then that 4, one of these 2 definitely has to be a mine. But I don't think that gives any additional clarity. This is a critical one. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I'm thinking like 5 steps ahead right now, or at least trying to. All right, so here's the YOLO. Okay, all right. Here's the YOLO. It can't be this one. I don't know why it can't be this one. The logic doesn't logic for me, but there's only a 1 right here, and it's got to be on this side, right? It can't be this one, but there's only 1 here for these 2. So if I was going to YOLO, it was going to be this one. I'll click this one open, and it's going to be a 1, or maybe no, it's going to be a 3. Sorry, it's going to be a 3, maybe 4, depending on what this is. Is that man, I hate these guessing games. I really do. Like, I joke about Gamba and having fun, like pulling the lever and spinning the wheel and whatnot. I don't gamble IRL. I kind of hate gambling. Rah! All right. Well, I was screwed either way. I had a series of gambles in a row to do. Yeah, I had a series of gambles to do, and it was just, hi, it's my buddy 5. What's up? There was no way. I wasn't gonna win that one. There's just no way. don't need to gamble yet. Okay. All right. It's probably, yeah, here. Easy. Easy win. Ooh, this is probably easy once I dig into it. This is probably the mine right here behind the one. Let's see. All right, so this one is one of these two, and this 3 is 2 of these 3. So, boop. It's got to be this one. It has to. All right, so W2 is Nico. Okay. I'm still getting used to everybody's names on this server because it seems like half the people, their IGN doesn't match their Discord name. And it is very difficult for the smooth-brained among us. Of which I am a member of that. One of these two. This 3 is one of these two. This 4 is one of these two. This 3 is 2 of these 3. But it can't be these 2. So it has to be this one. This 1 has to be one of these 5. But it also has to be one of these 2. So this is safe. Ooh, I almost screwed up. All right. Yeah, I don't have that information. If this one is right here, then this is solved. If this one is right here, then this one is probably this one right here. So I think this one, it's got to be this, and then it's going to have to probably be that one, I would guess. I think that's how this is solved. Again, it's a little reckless to just hit it and run, but I'm almost positive that that is right there, and that is right there. Yeah. Hmm. All right, let's go back over here real quick. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. 2 out of 6. I don't have any information on that one. 1 out of 4. But the 1 has to either be this one or this one. So I think these two are open. I don't have that information though. 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 here. Oh, hold on a minute, hold on. This 4 has to be 2 out of 3 here, and this 2 has to be 1 out of 4 here. So this has to be a mine, no matter what. No, the last one I went boom. This is a new one, but I've also went boom here as well. So I'm definitely not on Top Gear pace on this one either. But with that being said, we're on the last puzzle, and I'm trying to grind through this, but the logic is being difficult. All right, I need to solve these 3s. So this 3 is one of these 2. This 3 is 2 of these 3. And then this 3 is one of these 2. So it could be any combination of those. It actually could. It could be any combination of those. Sean, I don't blame you. It's good for loot at the beginning of the game, but they're just an annoyance if you don't like it. Alright, so this 2 is one of these 4, and this 3 is one of these 3. That doesn't do anything for me. So it's this 2. Yeah. That doesn't do anything for me. One of these 3 has to be a mine. Let me think about this. One of these 3 has to be a mine. Does that do anything for me? Oh, man. You're right. Yeah, I'll, let's see. Yeah, what? The tail that I need to be gambling? So again, yeah, this 1 has to be one of these 2, and this 3, since there's already 2 marked, it also has to be one of these 2. But depending on which area this is located, it unlocks this one. So I don't know if there's a good way of discerning that, unfortunately. Let's go all the way across, actually, because we already did these 3s. That's kind of a guess. This 4 is going to be 2 of these 3. 1, 2, 3. No, the 1 is only 1 away, and it's not the 3, so it's the other. No, I don't know if I'm following, actually. But, yeah, so this 4 is 2 of these 3, which is a bad gamble. And then this 4 is 1 of these 2. And then this 2 is 1 of these 4. So there's still a lot of mines left, though. So, like, I keep thinking that this one is safe, but it could easily be wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. This is safe because there's no way there could be a mine here. There is no way that this could be a mine because that would ruin this 4. That's a lot of information, actually. No, I don't agree with that logic. I like the idea of it. So that's all right. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 here. Does that do anything? No. This one, it's 1 out of 6, right? 1 out of 7. But I don't have any information on any of these other tiles. And the two's mine could be this one. So I don't even know if it's one of these two. I feel like there's also something to learn here. This 3 has to be one of these two. This 1 has to be one of these two. If this 1 is this one, then this one's solved already. This 3 has to be one of these two. And this 1 has to be one of these. Whoa, hold on. That's it. This 3 has to be one of these two. And this 1 has to be one of these 4. And it touches. So these are open. Hell yes. Man. I think this is safe. I'm pretty sure this one is safe. I am kind of doing a shorthand explanation of the logic. That is for sure. That is for sure. I'll continue to be humorous if everybody is entertained. If you want me to explain it further, I would. Man, there's got to be something easy on this map still. I feel like this 1 out of 3 is a good guess, but I don't know. I don't have any information about which way it's going. Yeah, for real, Galai. For real. Doing a Sudoku, especially if you are having to use some of that advanced logic, yeah, it does feel like you're like summoning numbers out of nothing. You have 2 you can clear off near that 2. 2 that you can clear off near that 2. Probably this one. Wait, never mind. Yeah. Then ad is gonna start in 2 minutes. Nice. It usually only gives me a 1 minute heads up. It's interesting. This is a 1 out of 3. This is a 1 out of 2. This is a 2 out of 3. This 4 is a 2 out of 3, and the 2 could both be over here still. All right. Yeah, I can't solve any of this through logic. Let's see. Wait a minute. I can solve this through logic. Hold on. This 2 right here has to be 2 of these 4. And no matter what, this 1 is going to touch either this or this or this. So this has to be a mine. I'm just gonna stare at this for a couple minutes while we have an ad break. I'm gonna come back to the spot that I I will come back to the spot that I was working when the ad is over, because there is more to solve there. But for now, I'm just gonna stare at this until something makes sense. I'm gonna eat my pepperoni pizza combos. Ooh, you know what I will do? I'll go get another drink real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, big brain Brandon. Alright, I'm back, kind of, sort of. I'm still going to wait for the ad to finish in about 30 seconds. I appreciate you all hanging out. We're having some fun. Yep, ad is almost over. Cool. Everybody should be back by now. This is a spot I was staring at for the ad break, but here's where we actually made some progress. I opened this up a little bit. So now I have some interesting things to try. I've got a 1 out of 2 here still, but this 4, look at this 4. It's already got 3 of its mines, and now I've got a 1 out of 4 guess right here. So if I have to do a gamba, this is the spot right now. So this 2, so you can see that one of the 2 is here, so the other 1 has to be one of these 2. For this 1, that means it opens up all 3 of those above it. That's done. Okay. So this 4 has to be one of these 2, and then this 2 has to be one of these 3. So this is open. Didn't help. It's gonna be some advanced gamba right here. Gross. Gross. This. Yes, you. Yes, that. This. Okay, it was the 2 edges on that one. I kind of figured that was that way, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to deduce that. Okay, so one of these 2, and then 2 of these 3, so that has to be a mine. And that, okay. Yes, that is 1. That is 1. Ugh. 4s, what are you doing? I'd rather see my buddy 5. Get out of here, 4. Nobody likes you, 4. Get out of here. Oh, another gamba. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're really in it, you guys. Oh man. We got 6 left. Okay. Well, let's peel off a couple more. So there's 4 left. Okay. I have this area right here. And I have this area right here. 4 mines. So if I'm looking correctly, this 2 has to be one of these 2, and this 1 has to be one of these 2. So there's literally 2 mines here, and that means that there is absolutely 2 mines here. Do we have any other information about placement? One of them has to be this one right here, this or this. And then one of them does have to be this or this. So if I'm reading this correctly, this one is open. Because if this was a mine, technically speaking, the rest of the puzzle would not be able to exist in its current configuration. Because I have to have one right here. 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 And there is only 4 left. Okay. Hey, 5! What's up, my dude? Why are you hiding, bro? You could have came out early and saved me a lot of trouble. Alright. Whew. All right, big brain time. Big brain time. Okay, so I might go with what Sean said, because Sean was trying to convince me earlier to put a flag on this one right here. If that's the play, then that means that's the other one. It solves all configurations. But then again, the opposite would also solve all configurations. There really is no way to do this other than to guess. So I'm going to flag that. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh. Man, do we even play this? Cause like, we're gonna get garbage loot off of this. Like, it's not gonna be good. Again, I do want to reiterate, playing loot games is kind of a waste of time at this stage of the game. The only thing that I'm really wanting is Oblivion frames, and while I'm here, might as well check these. Shit. They've got 3 already. Alright, we got metabolic frames. Hell yes, okay. Alright. I guess the only one that we don't have is the mutagenic frame, right? And that's like Eevee. Hold on. Mutagenic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Long uranium, plutonium 241. Yeah, that is Eevee, because we'd have to do reactors. And we would have to do reactors. Yeah. All right. Bees. All right. Bees. They buzz. They do the buzzy thing. Let's find out where we are going to be doing the buzzy thing. I hate this snow. I'm half tempted to change biome on this just to get rid of the snow. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but the hot river, ice river. Yeah, ice river is not cool. Um Oh, if this is an actual thunderstorm, I could sleep. No, never mind. This is high humidity, and 47F is low temp, I think. Below average. I think average starts at 60C or 60F, which would be 61F is 16C for those in the EU. And since there is a lot of EU players in this run, that's pretty this might be a good thing to go through. All right, so 61F is 16C, 82F is 28C, 40C is 104F, which is pretty easy. You just turn the 4 to the 40 to an 04 and put a 1 in front of it. The rest of them are just flip-flopped backwards. And then naturally, of course, -40 is the same in both scales. But who really uses -40? If you've had -40s this year, I feel bad for you. If you had -40 in either scale. Haha. Alright, so what's this over here? Jade Cliffs would be good for some bees. It would be normal temp, high humidity. What are you over here? This is more bog. Okay. Hot River is high temp, low humidity. That could be interesting. River Oasis is high temp. Yeah, high temp, high humidity, and River Oasis. Okay, so we're gonna have to do probably like the marshies and the swampies in this little spot right here, which it looks like somebody already did. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, tropicals. Yep. So maybe let's see if there's a spot around here that has like a confluence of critical biomes. We're looking for like a hot or like a hot humid and a cold dry with a couple little like microbiomes in between. Like look at this ice river is a good cold dry. We'll use the ice river for like wintry like the ones that give like other cold products. And you do have to go to the end to breed the ender bee, but I think you can cycle end bees in cold and low, or like cold and dry in the overworld, as long as you acclimatize them. You do have to acclimatize the end and the nether bees to be a little bit more towards the center of the scale. In order for me to do bees properly and also to explain it in full sentences on stream, I'm going to have to do my research first. I am going to be watching Adidia's bee breeding guides all frickin' night tonight. And in fact, let's shout the man out. Yeah, Didier is gonna see this and in his notifications like, why did he shout me out? He didn't even raid. What are you doing? But yeah, if anybody is interested in bee breeding, Adidia has bee breeding guides posted on YouTube. I'm assuming that everybody in this chat already knows about that, but with that being said, check out his guides. They are fantastic. They are more or less complete as far as I know. I think he's got like one more guide to put out that would be like 5 minutes long, and I think he's just kind of slacking on it because I'm assuming that he could probably put any kind of updates or errata and that at the end of that 5-minute video that he's got left to do, if he still has it left to do. But yeah, as far as I know, his thing is pretty much done. I'm not seeing the biomes that I want around here, unfortunately. Hot forest. This is gonna be good. This is normal dry, because I do believe that hot starts at 80F. So I think the 72F does count as normal. This is hot and dry over here in the hot plains. That's cool. And another thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take stock of all the bees. So you can there's pristine and ignoble, and you can use ignoble if you know what you're doing. I'm probably not gonna use any ignobles. I'm probably just gonna use all pristines right from the start. But with that being said, I'm going to probably have to go get more pristines, which is easy in the grand scheme of things. Rocky hives always give you pristines. It's like Rocky in the Overworld and Oblivion, or not Oblivion, but one of the bees from the end always gives you pristine. But really, the easiest way to get pristines in bulk is Rocky. So that's one thing that I'm going to have to do. I'm probably going to do that before I start bees proper, because I would like to have a whole bunch on hand. I might. It might look stupid, but I might throw a filing cabinet on it in my inventory, and then just go around and break hives and keep all the pristines. Like keep all the pristines, keep all the drones, maybe some of the drones, perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of research for bees. Because again, I probably could fumble through bees right now. But I would much rather do it right from the start. So, with that being said, I don't know if we've got anybody online. Let's see if there's anybody streaming right now. Let's see. Oh, Adidia is streaming right now, so let's go ahead and raid him too. Let's go ahead and raid him. Yeah, why not? Hey, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome and goodbye, Drifter. Hello and welcome. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I've streamed 3 days in a row. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that. I will stream again probably Saturday evening. So we'll see how that goes. Until then, have fun and peace.